Okay, next assignment. First I want to start with a recap of what you should know so far in the unit. I want to graph this function, and you got to label the vertex on the graph and then identify the range. So all you have to do is the range, and that's expressed with y, and then we'll see how the graph works before I fill the range in. Alright, there's no parentheses, so this is an ABC. Okay, so ABCs I make 3 coordinate points. No table. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is your vertex here, the middle point. Okay, and you're going to need to apply to find that middle x opposite of b divided by 2 times a. So the opposite of positive is negative 16, 16. Then I take 2 times a, which is 4. So 2 times 8, 4 is 8. So I take 16 divided by 8, and that equals 2. So 2, then take 1, go down 1, up 1, or up 1, down 1. It doesn't matter, okay? Alright, so now I replace the x's with those values. So I have 4 times 1 to the second minus 16 times 1 plus 1. I got negative 11. Now don't clear it, just hit the up key on the compass, okay? Just replace your 1's with 2's. Okay, negative 15. And then I better get negative 11 in the third. So I'm substituting 3 in for x now to find the y output. Negative 11, alright. Now, we're going to need to go by 2's on the y-axis. That's quite apparent, okay? So I go forward 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Remember, if it's negative, you go down, not up. 2, negative 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 is there. And then the 3 is just right there. Okay? I want you to label that vertex 2, negative 15. That's x, that's y. So you make it going up, up. Now take your y coordinate, the negative 15. And from that point, that graph goes upward, so I would go greater than or equal to. There's your range. Domain's all real, so it's not really worth putting that. Okay, my next one. Y equals negative 3, quantity x plus 2 to the second plus 6. Okay, you do have a now the second power belongs to an entire parenthesis, so you got to make your A, H, K. And you're going to put up below it, you're going to put parent. The parent function to that is y equals x to the second. So this is how you do AHK. That's an equals. Parent is y equals x to the second. So just go 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Then 3 to the second's 9. 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, 9, because you're taking all these numbers to the second. Okay, now we adjust, okay? Now let's look at our h. So we got to adjust the x column because there is an h. Just put a box around that and put x plus 2 equals 0. So minus 2, and you get negative 2, okay? So to have that quantity squared equal to 0, x needs a negative 2 value, so you're going to add negative 2 to all of those. So it's 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Okay? Okay, now your A and AK adjust the Y. So you times by negative 3, comma, then you add 6. So I take 9 times negative 3 plus 6. That gives me negative 48. 4 times negative 3 plus 6. I got negative 6. Okay. 1 times negative 3 plus 6 is going to be 3. 0 times negative 3 is 0 plus 6 is 6. Then this better go 3, negative 6, negative 48 if I did everything right. Okay. Okay, so far so good. 4 times negative 3 plus 6, negative 6, perfect. 9 times negative 3 plus 6 is going to be negative, whoa, second. I think I did this top one wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's negative 21. Okay, now graphing these points with these points, okay? Remember with the HK, you write down your parent, and then plot your parent points, which are the same every time, then you use your A, H, and K to adjust. Okay, so 1, negative 21, we're probably going to have to go by 5s on the Y and 1s on the X. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. 0, negative 6, 1, 2, or 5 and then 6. See, it's easy to forget. Okay. Negative 1, 3. So negative 1, 3 is going to be right there because you're going by 5s, remember. Negative 2, 6. So 5 up there. Now that is your middle point, so you're going to label that. Okay. X, Y. Negative 2, 6. Okay. Label that. And then you just go downwards. So negative 3. It's going to be right across from that. Negative 4, right across from that. Negative 5, it has the same Y value as the other one did. Okay, so there is your parabola. Okay, range. Put your Y is 6, okay? From that point now it goes downward, so it's less than or equal. Okay, y equals x to the second minus 4. So this is a standard, okay? So you have A, you don't have B, you just have C, okay? So you're going to make your 3 points. Okay, find the middle vertex. This is the vertex point. Opposite of B divided by 2 times A. Well, there's no B, so the whole thing's 0. It's a wash. So 1, negative 1. So if I take 1 times 1 to the second, minus 4, that's negative 3. Replace your 1 with 0, negative 4. Now I need to reset it because I'm going to put a negative in. Okay, so 1 times negative 1 to the second minus 4, I got negative 3. Okay, graphing. So 1, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Label that. 0, comma, negative 4. That's x, that's y. And the other one straight across. So it's on the y-axis, okay? Now for the range, we put y down with negative 4. And it goes upward, so greater than or equal. Okay, now we're going to look at a story problem we've done. An online music store sells about 4,000 songs in a set time when it charges $1 per song. For each 5-cent increase in price, 80 fewer songs are sold during this time. How many price changes occur before the store reaches its maximum revenue? What will the maximum revenue be? So I'm finding maximum revenue. So anytime I'm finding a maximum, I make a big parabola, okay? And it has a coordinate point, so x, y. Finding the x is applying opposite of b divided by 2 times a, because we're going to get a standard form. And finding y is simply substituting for x. Okay, now we're talking revenue here. So revenue equals not gravity, okay? Not gravity, not maximum area. It's money times items. So revenue is going to be the y, okay? So I put a $sign there. Alright, now here's what we're going to do for the x. So money. Find your money amounts in the problem. You have $1 and 5 cents. Those go together. So I put $1, put a $sign on it. Increase, so plus 5 cents, but we're doing that repeatedly, so multiple times x. So x is going to be the number of price changes. Okay, then our items, remember if that's plus, that's minus, so our beginning amount of items is 4,000, okay, songs, and then 80 fewer, so minus 80 times x, because that's the same multiple as that. Now, I need to apply the FOIL method somewhere up in the corner, so FOIL. So I distribute my 1 to 4,000, 1 to negative 80x. Don't forget it's got to be to negative 80x or this ain't going to work. So that's 4,000. That's an x with negative 80. That's done with the 1. Now the 0.05x, okay? Times the same two things, 4,000 and negative 80x. So this times this is x, and then the product is 200 positive, and then this has x squared, and the product is negative 4. So now you're going to have your x squared, your x, and your constant. So x squared, we know that's negative 4. That's my A. For x's, we need to add negative 80 to 200. I got 120. That is my B. Constants, I just have the 4,000. That's your C, although we're not really going to use C. So the opposite of B would be negative 120, and then 2 times negative 4, negative 8. Divide and you get 15. So there were 15 times we went up by 5 cents. Then I replace the x's with 15. So negative 4 times 15 to the second. Second, you can just hit the key next to the 7. Or caret 2, it doesn't really matter. Plus 4,000. Well, I did that wrong. Okay. I just did. So negative 4 times 15 to the second, because I know that ain't the right answer, times 15 plus 4,000. 4,900. Okay, that's more like it. So max revenue is $4,900. Okay, that's what you should know up to this point.